Happy Thanksgiving 2020. There's so much to be grateful for. And one of the things I'm grateful for is education. I'm not talking about higher ed, I'm talking about self education, specifically cooking. Why is cooking self education? Because my parents refused to teach me how to cook. They told me to go figure it out myself. We had some interesting things happen in the house. Uh, we're not going to go there, but a story for another day. But I did pick up some recipes and some things that I like, and I used to watch them and pretend I was helping them just so I could figure out what they were doing. And one day my mother gave me a cookbook. Wonderful. It's a wonderful cookbook. But it was interesting to just get a cookbook from my mother. Normally in her country, like people teach their kids to cook from an early age. Sometimes so early they have to put them on a chair so that they can actually reach the stove. I almost wish I was born over there so that I could have learned how to cook like my grandmother. That's the North Star. Cook like your grandmother. But everyone has their own style. Everyone has their own dash of something they add. Everyone has their own taste buds. And isn't life interesting, right? Like how we cook, how we work, how we present ourselves. If we don't bring our own flavor, our own taste, our own opinions to the table, we're not adding all the value that we could add. Obviously, we need to be mindful of the people that we're going to serve, but we need to bring ourselves to the table in whatever form that we can. And we can't just follow molds, right? Like, there's a checklist of all the rules you have to follow, the procedures you have to do, everything you have to abide by. But then you have to bring your own style. But if you don't bring your own style, then everything is bland. Everything is just stagnant. Everything is just ordinary. You weren't put on this world to be ordinary, mediocre, average. You have a unique talent, and that needs to be brought out. So some people are so known for a dish that they make, and everyone enjoys that dish, and people are waiting for that dish when they know that person is coming to the gathering. What is the equivalent of a dish that you're good at in your work life? Like what is that thing that you bring? What is your superpower? What is the thing that you bring to the table that other people just can't wait? They're like sitting on the edge of their seats waiting for you to show up with that tray. I know these analogies are horrible, but you have to make sure you understand, and as you grow as a person, as you grow as a professional, as you transition through different things, that you understand what you bring to the table. Because it's not just about you. Other people are relying on what you bring to the table. They are looking forward to you showing up with your A game, with your talents, with your style. And I'm not talking about your clothes. I have broken so many fashion rules today, but that's a story for a different day. But you need to make sure that you bring the value you can bring to the table. Don't be scared to switch things up, to bring that and serve what you want to serve and what you're good at. Because think of life as a soup, right? All the ingredients in the soup matter. They're all marinating together. They're all simmering together. When you don't bring your ingredients, the soup is bland. Worst analogy ever. But be grateful for your talents and what you bring to the table. And bring it on. Bring it forward. Serve it. This is the time for you to show up, because other people are waiting for you to show up and serve what only you can serve.